Now, last time we played on a sort of medium difficulty and we handpicked our roles, so it turned out the game was pretty easy. Although part of it, I think, had to do with how the black diseases spread. This time, we've increased the difficulty to hard by adding an extra pandemic or epidemic. What's it called?
Epidemic.
Yeah, epidemic.
Yeah.
Another epidemic card in the the player deck, and we're also going to randomly pick our roles, which means we're going to be much, much less min-max, which is probably going to make things a lot harder.
We're going to fail, basically.
I like that. That's really good.
So we've drawn our player cards to start off with, but we haven't drawn our roles yet. So the order is going to be Elysium is first, yeah?
Yep. All right, so I grab from rolls.
You hit the random rolls button, it'll tell you what you should pick.
Random rolls. I will be the researcher.
Oh, that's good. Researcher's a good one to have in a big game.
Yeah, she's the donor, isn't she?
Yeah, the one who's really good at giving away cards.
Oh, I put it on
really
the,
good if
on
we
the
get
board.
a dispatcher to combo that with, which I think is what made things a little bit easy last time.
Yeah, we definitely had like the best rolls.
Next was me. So random, the generalist. All right.
Oh, well.
That
Generally
means you've got 5 actions.
Yeah. So I don't get anything particularly special, but I do get to take an extra action every turn, which means I'm just slightly better at getting around, getting things done. After that is Briarstone. Go ahead and give it a roll.
All right. It seems like you're the best at multitasking. What do I get?
Oh,
Well,
roll
not
again.
that.
Hmm?
You
Briarstone's going to kill me and take my title.
Is it not?
Dispatcher! Ah!
Where is it? I
Wow.
don't even see the card.
Oh, if there's a button that says rolls as well, just next to the random rolls. If you open that up, the dispatcher's in the bottom right corner.
So basically, we've got probably the 2 best in the game.
Yeah. But I'll just drop your dispatcher card onto the board.
Oh, I got
Or
you.
you did it already.
Yeah, yeah. Took me a second.
And then last but certainly not least, Knorr.
Well, I'm the operations expert.
We've got the 3 best cards.
Yeah, I have to say.
we no,
actually,
no medic.
no medic, which
Don't
is
know.
going to make things harder. I'd say the medic is better than the generalist. Although
Yeah,
I'm not going to
definitely.
complain.
Well, it's been a while. So the medic, if I remember correctly, is like Jesus, right? They just walk through and heal all the things.
Especially once we've got a cure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And you see, everyone calls the medic Jesus.
Yes.
Just Jesus walk through towns.
Yeah, like I like the fact that we're on the opposite end of an ocean, yet both of us came up with the name Jesus for the medic separately.
Yeah. It just seems appropriate. Just walks through and heals all the masses. And then everyone ends up with a lot of, like, fish sandwiches or something. I don't know. I can't remember my Bibble very well.
Well, there are
little
always
bit-
side effects to certain treatments, so.
Yeah.
we should probably infect the world with a bunch of horrible diseases.
That sounds good.
Can we not? Can we just win?
Wait, no. Here's the thing. Without the diseases, we don't have a job. So we have to make a disease so that we have a job.
That's true. We're making work for ourselves. So
Yep.
these 3 cities will be infected with 3 cubes each. We've got Chennai to start off with. So starting off with the black disease again, but in a slightly different town.
And
However,
close to
only
the
one.
Reds, which is nice.
Yeah, like
Which
I don't mind
is
them
very nice.
going into Reds, like because they never really break out of there, do they?
Yeah, we're saying that now. You watch your tongue. So there we go. All right. Discard those. Now these are going to get 2 cubes each. Oh, more red.
Oh,
/ orange. All right, but it's spreading out. It's not so bad. Soul. It's going to put a crimp in our StarCraft 2 tournaments. Lagos. Oops, that's
wrong.
purple.
Yeah, we don't want not purple.
One day we'll play with like the mutation virus strain to mix it up and see how it goes. But
Yeah.
today is not that day.
No, I feel like most of the expansions to this are actually are like pretty fun. I feel like they added a lot of fun stuff to the. Holy moly!
Yeah. Now again, this could be a
Wow.
2-edged sword. Last time it actually worked out halfway decent because we could really focus on this area,
Yeah.
and we were also able to clear the black. It was the black one that we were getting, and we were able to cure it right away. Do we have red / orange cards in our hand? I have one. Does anyone
I
have
have one.
I have nothing. I've got.
I
yellow
have
and blue.
only yellow.
Yeah. See, if we can't cure red quickly, then it's going to be a bad thing. Especially since they're all adjacent, which means the chance of a chain reaction.
I mean, at least Tokyo and
Hang.
Taipei
You know
aren't
what?
adjacent.
We are. we are starting out with the researcher going first, which is really powerful because we're all in the same place.
Right. That's true. So the researcher can start off her turn just giving away cards in an appropriate fashion.
Yeah, then we're at the mercy of RNG. Like, if I give away a red card to someone with only one red card, that's only 2.
Yeah.
If you don't get any more, then...
Yeah, but it does still help concentrate things a little bit.
Yeah.
On the other hand, we may want to spend our first turn, like the researcher's first turn, just heading over to Tokyo and popping off a cube there.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, every player gets 4 actions on their turn, except for the generalist, apparently, which gets 5. So it's a turn economy game.
Well, I'm getting the feeling the generalist isn't really going to be general for very much longer. I think you're going to become the second-line medic.
That's probably true, yeah.
I think so.
I mean, I have the Red Cross thing on my arm. You know, the stethoscope around my my neck and everything. It looks like I'm ready to cure people.
Yeah, pretty much you're already kitted out. So, are we ready to
It
go?
also kind of looks like you're ready to get the heck out of there.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, don't. I'm leaving. Just
Looks
Screw
like I'm
this
ready to play
place.
Pong.
People are like bleeding out of their eyes. Ugh, don't want any of that.
I'm really motivated to get out of here. So
Right,
So
so
yeah,
Okay,
maybe
well-
it is too early to swap cards, especially since we don't know if it's going to be a high effectiveness action. So
yeah. I mean,
Well,
if you're going for the red
also-
area anyway, I can go with you.
did we only have one red among us?
No, Quill's got one, I've got one.
Okay.
okay, so that's probably not worth necessarily trading out yet.
So, okay, so I'm moving. I'm going to probably head to the red area. There isn't really a lot to do, and I don't really want to burn cards to make research stations, especially when we've got Operations Expert, and my card's more important because I can give them away.
I suppose
Yeah.
the one thing we could say is I actually do have Tokyo. So if you end up in Tokyo, I could give you the Tokyo card with the idea that it would be very easy for you to go and turn around
Give it
and
to
give
someone
that
else.
to someone else.
Yeah, that's a really clever idea.
Or we get really lucky and you draw some more orange/red. I don't know what to call these cubes.
I think they're
red.
some sort of vaguely red color.
I think
Red's
they're
good.
supposed to be red. In this game, especially the tiles or like the cities in this map here, they look kind of orangey, but I'm pretty sure the real game is very explicit.
Yeah, like the reason I'm so sure it's red is because I feel like in the real game they're very much. It's pretty obvious that they're red.
Okay, so I'll draw 2 cards. I have a yellow and a special event forecast. Examine the top 6 cards on the infection draw pile. Rearrange them in any order of your choice and place them. Okay, so that's basically do it after an epidemic to make the maximum out of that one.
Yeah.
I'll just arrange them. There we go, they look pretty. And now it's time for infecting. Yay.
We got to infect 2 cities.
Well, it's a good job we're leaving the CDC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay, Sydney is very far out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't
think
connect
there's
to
any-
too many things, so if it does outbreak, it's not terrible. But all right, let me place these cubes.
Yeah, like
I-
it's
I
Los
placed one on Sydney
Angeles,
for you.
Manila, and Jakarta, and who, say, like,
There we go.
and also, I mean, it's in Australia, and you like, if this was Risk, no one would ever get that, anyways. So.
I think that people in Australia are already prepared to die from like every conceivable possible bad thing that exists in the world already. So disease is not going to scare them.
It's probably true.
And it's only 1 cube, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I could just move out to Seoul or something. So you didn't draw any red, yeah?
No, I didn't draw any red. I've got 1 of 3 different types, and I've got a special event.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's no way for me to like get to Taipei and remove a cube or do anything like that. I mean, unless I want to burn a card, and I would really like to avoid doing that at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, although I could start off by removing the one in Atlanta. That's probably a fine idea. I can remove the one in Atlanta, go to Tokyo, give you Tokyo, and that'll be my turn.
That 5 action thing is going to be really crazy because I was like, I ran over your actions in my head and went, wait, that's 5 actions. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to do that. It's not a particularly sexy turn, but it's, it's fine.
It's effective.
Here's
We like
Tokyo.
effective.
Yay. Like, honestly, we've got the number of people, like, the order of our guys the wrong way around. Like, we really want the expert going first, followed maybe by the dispatcher.
Yeah. So I drew a black card. I also drew a special event of borrowed time. The current player may take 2 additional actions this turn. So we'll save that in our back pocket, but that is really, really good. Especially, I like it as a generalist. I like the theme going on.
You're specializing at being a generalist.
That's right. So
I
I've
can
got
do
infect
that.
2 cities.
Can do a bit of everything. Well, it can do a lot of everything. It can basically do everything at once, all the time.
So Baghdad is a highly connected black city right in the middle of the black area, which could be sketchy later on.
But that means we've got two blacks that are black areas that are going to be that can be infected again once the infection discard goes on top, and we're up to 4 blue, and 6 red. So.
Although none of the blues have 3 cubes, which means even after an epidemic, we don't have to worry about too much. Chennai, we definitely want to look at, and obviously Taipei. But then once we pop that off, we don't have to worry about any outbreaks.
Yeah, like even if we epidemic really soon, I'll just play forecast and stop Taipei from popping.
So now we have the dispatcher.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out my my turn, my moves here. I mean, technically, I can move. Kunor, you're the operations expert, right?
Yep.
Okay, because I could put him with you guys.
That's probably a good idea. Like if you could build a research lab in Taipei on his turn.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
That would be kind of brilliant.
So if you get him there, or at least close to there.
Yeah, basically, if you move me, it's not going to cost me a card, because otherwise I'd just pay a card and I could go there anyways. But saving cards is always good.
So if you move him to Tokyo, on his turn, he could just go 1-2, end up in Taipei, build a research lab, and remove a cube.
Yep.
Which means you still have 3 other actions to do.
Yeah, which means that I can go to Washington, then New York, and move the cube off New York.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it isn't a big threat, and I think if you moved Kunor all the way to Taipei, Kunor could probably get Research Station Taipei, and then go to Chennai, and then either take a cube or Research Station again. 2 Research Stations in the same turn.
Research Station 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1?
Wow.
2,
oh, no, that'd be 5 moves.
Yeah. I'm not the generalist.
I can't quite get him to Taipei.
Although I could always throw the borrowed time at you, like quite early, just to get those research stations up.
You can get him to Taipei, can't you? You can teleport him to Tokyo, and then you can move him too.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I see what you're saying. Yes. Okay, that sounds actually good. So there he is in Tokyo. 1, 2. And then what do I do for my last one?
I frankly still like the idea of you moving east to have someone maybe like babysit Europe in case there's an epidemic that pops there. On the other hand, you could teleport yourself to us, either in Tokyo or Taipei.
I mean, if he stays in Atlanta, then he's got a research station to teleport from.
That's true.
So, like, being able to stay in Atlanta, like, for the first maybe turn or 2 as a dispatcher is really useful.
You could just move the generalist or the researcher to Seoul, because there are 2 cubes there. I mean, they don't... Yeah. If you're not changing cards, there's no point in both of you being there.
Yeah, I like that idea. You could move maybe me to Seoul.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And yeah, staying with the... Do I want to stay here? I guess.
Yeah, I'm thinking the operations expert, we might borrowed time him just to get 2 research stations up right away.
Yeah, because like this is like the area. Like last time it was the black area. It's weird that we've had such dense clumps of diseases, but it's good for us.
I effed up my recording.
Oh no!
What did you do?
OBS was not recording you guys.
Oh,
that's fine. I'll just steal the audio recording from someone else.
Yeah, steal an audio.
Okay. Well, to close out my turn, I guess I have to grab some cards.
Yeah, OBS is configured to record my main speakers instead of my headphones. Boo.
Hey, that's good.
What did you get?
I have a special event.
Oh, so many. Just want the colors.
Oh, I have a blue as well.
Special events are pretty potent, though.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but it usually means if we get a lot of special events early, it means that we get a lot of colored cards that we need at the bottom of the deck. And if the deck runs out, we're boned.
That's true.
It might come in handy. This one is adding a research station, so.
That's my job.
Yeah, no, that is good, though.
Just free.
Spend it on, like, Paris or somewhere and just be like, right, well, at the end, if you can, like, specialist, whatever generalist card that is you have, Quill, on Kunor, we could literally have 3 research stations at the end of the next turn.
Yeah.
In addition to Atlanta, that would be crazy. That would be like done, turn 1.
Now, we can wait to use the special event card for it because it can be played at any time, doesn't take an action.
Yeah.
So we can use it in response to when we really need something.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so let's see. It's my turn, and we were thinking a research station in Taipei.
Do I have to draw an infection card?
Yeah, you have to infect
Yeah.
2 cities.
Just 1 or 2? I guess I have to draw
2.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Khartoum.
And Santiago.
So Khartoum.
Which no one gives a
and-
crap about because Santiago's so out of the way.
Currently. Might become a problem later, though.
Well, even if it outbreaks, it just outbreaks to Lima.
Yeah.
It's my
This is actually
favorite bit
true.
about this game. It's basically a lot of people not caring about big parts of the world.
Yeah.
Like,
Inaccessible
Lima.
parts of the world.
Yeah, pandemic. First world problems.
No one cares until it gets to America.
And then you have
And
one
it's
Ebola
panic.
case and everyone goes crazy.
Yeah,
I
of
know.
course.
Okay, so let's see. A research station in Taipei seems like a good start. How many actions do I have? Do I have 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now you have 4, but I can give you 2 more. So
Well, the question
let's
is,
assume.
I kind of want to remove a cube from Taipei,
Uh-huh.
and that would, if I do that, then I have 2. Ooh, well, there you go then. So that 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then 6 is build another
6.
station.
Yep.
Cool. So there's still 3 cubes there, but that's okay.
Well, hopefully. And so I draw 2 cards, and I get a black and an epidemic.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
First of 6. So first we
Yup.
move the infection rate up by 1, so it's still going to be 2, which isn't bad. Then we draw a card from the bottom of the infection deck and infect it with 3 spots. So let me flip that over here. Manila, more red. It's 3 cubes. 1.
If we might actually have to start worrying about the red cubes running out.
Mm-hmm. And then we shuffle the discard pile, and I put it on top of the infection deck.
Now,
Now-
I could play my forecast now, and that would stop Chennai popping because Chennai
Yeah.
could like legit pop.
Chennai and Manila. Make
And
sure
Manila.
that they're not at the top.
So forecast, pop that, and I get to look at the top 6, which I'll do on the board just for the sake of everyone else getting to watch at the same time.
Yep.
For sure.
2,
Sounds good.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Manila needs to be on the bottom.
Yep.
And where would you like the rest? Like Sydney doesn't really matter. Seoul. Yeah,
I
Seoul
don't
is a
think-
little bit bad.
Yeah, well, there's going to be a lot of like going up to 3s, but as long as we know what they are. So we know Paris is going to go to 3, Seoul is going to go to 3.
So I
Is
think
that
Paris
it?
is out of the way, so I think Paris later would be good.
I agree, yeah.
Then Seoul.
It really doesn't matter. They will all hit, and none of them will be devastating, but we know we have to take a cube off. So on my turn, I can take a cube off Seoul, even if Seoul hasn't popped yet, because I know it's going to get up to 3.
Yeah, like we can just preemptively do that, and that'll be fine.
Whew, okay.
Sweet. And I'll discard forecast.
All right.
It's the researcher.
Oh, no,
it's
no, no.
me.
You still have to infect 2 cities, operations expert.
Oh, do I?
And then we're going to suggest we put in
Yeah,
a cut,
cool.
where we'll be about
Yeah.
20 minutes, and also then I can fix my audio.
Sounds good. Sydney and Baghdad.
Surprise, surprise.
Sydney and
Crikey.
well, Baghdad wants a.
Oh dear.
There we go. Whew.
All right,
So
everyone.
that's like two turns in a row. I'd forgotten about infections. Oops.
You're not a Cylon,
No.
clearly.
Not even
So-
a bioterrorist.
Everyone, thank you very much for watching the first episode of the series. I apologize very, very much for the fact that I effed up the audio on my end, but hopefully everything will be okay.
You'll
As
never notice
always, do check out the links in the description boxes. Check out everyone's channel. Everyone does really, really awesome content and all kinds of different stuff. There's always something that you enjoy, and make sure to like, favorite, and comment, especially on the first episode of a new series. It always helps a lot. Bye, everyone.
Stay
Bye-bye.
shy.
Later.